Good afternoon, Dan from Rhubarb Car Sales. Welcome back to another video. Day one, Monday morning, down at the new unit. Rich is here, he's got a new motor as well. He's got a new van to retire his old van for winter. He don't want to be using his old one, so that's his new van that he's going to be using through the winter. Nice thing really. I've just been over to Featherstone. I've picked this one up that I've picked up for a friend. So she wanted a DS3, and I'm just picking this up at cost price for her. So yeah, I've had it all serviced and MOT'd. Spent quite a bit of money on it really. I've had all the alloys refurbed, had them done in anthracite. I have got some new wheel centres to go on it. I've literally just got back in it. Drives really nice, to be fair. Nice in the red, black roof. Again, done a really good job on them wheels. Gonna get Rich. Rich is gonna valet it tomorrow. Just grubby. Just wants all that cleaning. Just all the little bits and pieces. Like all that trim's gone grey. That just wants getting nice and black again. We'll clean exhaust tip up. Put some new reg plate screws in. It's just, let's say, it's just not been loved. The alt door shuts are really grubby, just filthy. Just needs a right good clean, but it will make a nice car. Let me go grab receipt and I'll show you what we've spent on it. Here we go, so this is the receipt. Citroen DS3, oil sump. The oil sump were rotten underneath, so we've had a new oil sump on, brake discs and pads on the rear, rocker cover gasket. It had an oil leak, so it's had a new rocker cover gasket. Near side rear spring were cracked, CV boot, alternator belt, strut top mount, rack end, oil filter. £857.42. So we spent a bit of money on it, but at least we know it's right now. Oh, and then we've spent £200 on the alloy wheels being refurbed, plus Rich will be a valet. So I think it's working out about £2,500. It's still a cheap enough motor. And Rich is inside doing the City Go. So that was a very doggy car this morning. He's into 4 hours on interior now, is Rich. So that'll be nice. And same again, this is a similar vein. It's just a really nice car, but just really grubby. It's going to look amazing once all tyres are shined up and all alloys are cleaned. Again, we've had this service and MOT'd. It's got 12 months test on it now. Aerial's missing, but for some reason we've found, or Rich found 3 aerials in boot. I don't know where he's put them, but there's 3 aerials somewhere. So yeah, that's what we're on with this morning. We've got 3 cars inside now. This one will be coming inside once Rich has finished. The DS3 will come inside, so that'll be 5. Oh, he's redone the Panda for me this morning as well. He did that last week, but he's just washed it again this morning and put another layer of wax on the Panda. Fiesta's ready to go. Yaris is ready to go. Couple of signs up. Plant. Music on. How much nicer is it to work in here now, Rich? Are you a happy boy this morning? Yeah, I came in this morning and yeah, it's just water's all set up ready to go. Yeah, it's just nice to be able to wash up and just make a pot of tea and stuff and just do things at his own pace. We're not in other people's way. So yeah, it's just been a very nice morning. And then, we had Dad here this morning as well, so Dad will put in a new camera up. I've not managed to connect it yet. That's what I might do now. I'm a bit of a technophobe, me. I'm not really right good with technology. So we had a new ring camera put up with floodlights on. So that's my next job, is to get that connected and hooked up. Right, that's this morning's update. Tomorrow we'll be at the auction, so hopefully we'll get a couple more cars in. And hopefully we get a couple of sales in, start paying some bills. Well, second day down at our unit, it's fair to say me and Rich are still smiling. We are absolutely over the moon. It's so nice to just come in and work here. It's auction day today, so I'm only here for an hour, and I literally don't want to go to auction. I just want to spend all day here. But unfortunately, I need to go get new cars. So these three are in. I've got the City Go. Rich has just finished this. What a lovely, lovely car that one's made. I've just got that position there so I can photograph it and advertise it. But look at that. That is a stunning little car. All alloys have come up nice. It's matching Kumo tyres all round. A bit dark in interior, you can't really see him there, but it's come up lovely and clean. Smells nice, plastics are all good. 2 keys, 1 owner car, 8 stamps in the book, 12 months MOT, absolutely fantastic. And Rich is just pulling in his day's work now, so the DS3 arrived. He's going to get that sorted today, and that's, again, just going to be an amazing little car. To be fair, not good, but it's sold already, but, you know, obviously we've got a customer waiting for it already, but I'd be quite happy putting it on the pitch. Make an excellent pitch car. It got a lot of attention when I parked it out front yesterday. So yeah, again, that's another nice car, and I'm sure Rich will do a good job on that one. He's staying in bed. He's staying in bed out of the way. I'm trying to get him some speaking parts, but he keeps avoiding me. Right, let me get on and get this one up for sale, because that's what we've lapsed on over the last week while we've been moving in areas. I've not been advertising, I've not been getting cars up for sale, so that's what I need to do today, as well as go to auction and buy some more cars. Well, I'm just waiting for my first customer to arrive. This is the DS3 that Rich were doing yesterday. Got to say, that looks absolutely outstanding. What a lovely, lovely car that's made. Move the cars around because I've had all these skylights jet washed yesterday. So that lets in a little bit more light, looks a little bit cleaner. But obviously I had all the cars down here and all the water were just dripping down. So thanks again to Rich, the man with a plan. He moved all the cars outside for me, and then we've just sort of put them in that half of the unit when the guy were doing this side, and moved them back again. So that's why the cars are jiggled round this way. I've not had time to put them back yet. But in fairness, I think they actually look all right. We'd get more cars in this way, to be fair. We could shift that up a little bit. You'd get another row in there. So we'd get 3, 6, 9, probably get 12 in, probably get a dozen cars if we put them that way. Then you can still get down them, still get in between them. So yeah. Great bunch of stock at the minute. Yaris, City Go, Panda, and that Fiesta in the corner. That's made a nice bright car. Obviously got the Skoda that I bought at auction last night to go pick up. We've got this DS3 to get out, and then I've got a few bits outside as well. So we've got the C3 and the 107 to bring in. Paintwork on that is outstanding. Wheels all been refurbed. They look amazing, really do. Oh, put new wheel centres in as well, new caps to match the car. Yeah, just made a really, really nice car. I've had 2 keys made for it. It only had 1 key, so I've had a second key made. Smells lovely. Ah, right, my customer's here. Let me go grab my customer and I'll update you soon. There we go, she's been. She absolutely loved it. Another one that hates red cars but actually loves this one. People say they hate red cars. It's just something in their head. When we actually come and see a red car, so the last car that I sold, that Ford Ka, she was the same. Oh, I don't like red cars. And then she came and looked at it and bought it, loved it. Red cars are nice. People just have this thing in their head about, oh, I don't like red cars. But I'm not having it. I'm not having any of it. You can't beat a red car. Reds and blues, that's what I always used to shop for. So yeah, that's gone. She's coming back on Friday. She's just gone home, sort her insurance out. She's coming back on Friday, and we'll basically done a straight swap for her car. She's got a Ford Kuga, top spec, titanium, with all the leather, titanium X actually, in all the leather seats, long-term ownership, good service history. Just needs some body work. Yeah, the garden wall keeps jumping out on her, so it just needs a little bit of body work, a bit of fettling, and that will make a nice car. So, interesting colour. If I say Marmite, a Marmite colour, might literally sum the colour up, so we'll see what you guys think when it comes in. That's the only, I like the colour personally, I think it suits the car. But I don't know how easy it's going to sell or if it's going to hang around, but we will find out. We will take that gamble. I need cars anyway, so nice for one to go out and another little part X to come in. Right, let's wrap that up. Thanks once again for joining me on this video. I'll give you another update shortly. So I'm back in here tomorrow. I've got the Skoda to go pick up. I think that's my first job tomorrow, the Skoda that I won in the auction last night. But I tell you what, I didn't used to buy these at auction, but now I've bought that one, I would quite happily put that on my pitch. That is a lovely looking car, so I am going to start looking at these again. Yeah, so I've got the Skoda to pick up in the morning. We'll go get that and we'll have a look at that when I pick it up tomorrow. I'm hoping it's as good as I think. Exterior look really good. I'm hoping it drives as well as it looks and that we've got some good paperwork with it, because I think that'll make a nice car. There we go. First car leaving the unit. DS3's gone. Had a busy morning, to be honest, but I'll tell you all about it in a minute. So we've took a part X in that I'm going to show you. Thank you, bye. That's the DS3 gone. Happy customers. Made a really, really nice car. So yeah. Oh, just getting used to the new clutch, but there you go. She's away. So we've put all the cars back in position this morning. Rich has been underneath a Fiesta because they put an advisory for corrosion on the front subframe, so we've wire brushed all that off. It is solid, but it's a 15-year-old car. Every 15-year-old car has signs of corrosion underneath, and it was a new MOT tester that I used. I took it to a different garage because my guy were tied up, and he put corrosion on advisory. So we've wire brushed it off and we've undersealed it all. But so we've got all them lined back up this morning. I'm going to try and get the C3 and the 107 in as well. We've got loads of new cars coming in, so I've got 2 more cars out here to show you. So they were my friends. He were the best man at my wedding. Them who bought the DS3. I've known them sort of 20 odd years, so and I've bought this Kuga off them. So they've part X this Kuga, which they've had for a lot of years. Must have had this probably 10 years, I think. I think it's a really nice colour. I know it's an odd colour. It's metallic brown, but I think it suits that car. Especially, I spoke to Will Cars on my drive yesterday, and when I told him it was brown, he said, brown? I said, no. I said, honestly, I've seen these in the Z-Tech and it doesn't look nice. But with this being the Titanium X, with the bigger wheels, the silver rails, the blacked out windows, it gets away with it. I think it looks really nice, but obviously not everybody's going to agree. So front and rear sensors, leather seats, heated seats, all the cruise control and Bluetooth and stuff on there. So, like I said, just a really nice car, good history, 92,000 miles I think it is. We've got some body work to do. We've got it cheap because there's some body work to do. So that's been touched in. So we've got that front wing to do. Wheels all need powder coating because they've been ruined by the car washers. And then that wheel, yeah, all the wheels are going to get done. And then it's had a scrape here which has been touched in, so that all needs doing. And it's got into back bumper there, so that back bumper, blow it into that rear quarter, even though that rear quarter's alright to be fair, and then that there. So a bit of body work to do, wheels to refurb, and then just get it serviced and MOT'd and we should be okay. Let me show. I'll just go grab the key for the other one and I'll show you the other one that I've picked up this morning that I'm very, very happy with. So then I've been over, so honestly, I don't know what time it is. It's about 11, half 11. So by half 11, we've done that Fiesta, sold the DS3, took that in Part X. So we've got loads of cars coming in this week, which is great because after that last auction video, obviously we didn't get anything on Tuesday night. But it worked out really well because Wednesday, I got well, I'll tell you, Wednesday I just got messages about cars all day. So these got in touch with me, wanted the DS3, and we agreed the Part X on the Cougar. So that turned out to be one new car coming in. I picked this up on Tuesday at the auction, which I've just picked up this morning. And then somebody else got in touch with me about selling me a Vauxhall Mocha that's an elite one. So that sounds a really nice car. They're coming to see me tomorrow. Another guy got in touch, the guy who I bought the red Corsa off about 4 weeks ago. He agreed to sell me his Mazda 6 estate at the time, and we agreed a deal, and he said, all right, I'll be in touch. Anyway, I never heard from him, so I chased him up a couple of days ago. He said, oh yeah, I'm still on, I've just hadn't had time to clear it out. So he's giving me the keys for that this weekend. So we've got, that's another one that's coming in. We've also got the Silver KA coming back. If you remember, the one that needs a gearbox that also needs more work, but I'll tell you about that when it comes in. So yeah, we have got, I didn't get anything at auction Tuesday apart from this, and then, like I say, it worked out okay because the day after, other cars came available, which was nice. So yeah, I've been and picked the Skoda up this morning. Absolutely chuffed to bits with this. Sorry, just took a phone call. We just had an inquiry on the Skoda Citigo. So somebody coming from Scarborough tomorrow, which is nice. And we've got somebody coming to look at the C3. I've decided to let the C3 go tomorrow as well. I've reduced it to 14,995. I love that car, as you know. I just think it's amazing condition, right colour, but I just haven't got the space and it's just sat there. It's not getting used. So it needs to go, really. And I just want it to go to somebody who's going to look after it, which, it's somebody I know for her 80-odd-year-old mum, so it's going to get light use. So hopefully it just goes to a good home. Need to get that washed off and re-advertised today. So yeah, let's have a look at the Fabia. What's so exciting about this Fabia, Dan? Why have you bought this green Fabia Estate and why do you like it so much? It's just a really clean, presentable, reliable, tidy little car. You've seen them when I've picked them up from auction before, how filthy they are. And I mean, okay, this needs, we'll valet it as we normally do, but as you can see, this is exactly as it's come in this morning. Clean and tidy. 2 former keepers, and she's had it since 2012. Lady owner, from a nice address. In the countryside. Drives absolutely spot on. Look at the boot. Boot's massive. Spare wheel, jack kit. Proper car. You just know you're not going to get any headaches with it. 2995, looks excellent value. I'm going to nip it over for MOT now. So this is going straight over for MOT, which is why I've just started doing this video. Picked this up this morning, straight in for MOT. Cougar's just come in now. That's going straight into the paint shop. Oh, that's the other one that's coming, the Duke. So we've got the Duke to come out of the paint shop today. So yeah, really busy. Just nice that we've got fresh stock coming in and people are starting to ring, people are starting to come. So fantastic. Right, let me get this in for MOT. Catch up with you soon. I'm packing up for the day. I'm going home. C3's in here now. I've just washed that over. Customers coming at 11 o'clock in the morning, so I've got a couple more hours in the morning just to go over it with a bit of wax. Not that it needs it, because it is really nice and shiny. The colour's lovely. Needs a bit of tyre shine on. Zoom you out a bit. There you go. Battery's gone flat 'cause it's been stud, so I've just got that on charge. I don't want to let it go. Why am I so attached to this car? I just think with a great shape, it's lovely condition, lovely colour. It just sits really well. I just really like this car, but hopefully, like I said, I've just not got the space. I've got the Orion to get in here, I've got the Mini to get in here, that Duke to get in, the Cougar, the Skoda, Fabia. So I've got all sorts of bits and pieces coming, so I just need to get car shifting. I can't hold on. The Orion and my Mini are my projects. That's what I need to think. So, like I said, it's just sat there doing nothing. It's just an ornament. So yeah, as you can tell, with a heavy heart, I'm having to let it go. Rich is on with the Duke. He's just doing the interior on that. We've got that back from paint shop. Let me turn these tunes down. So yeah, we've got the Duke back. That's all looking nice and clean now. We've not done the outside yet. Just rinsed it off just to get the paint dust off. But this is the side that's all been painted. If you remember, it were all scraped down this side. So he's done a lovely job on that. Rich is doing the inside. And yeah, that's just going to make a really nice car for the showroom. Be a nice standard of car to be at. 5995, 29,000 miles on it. They don't come around often. Right, I'm packing up, I'm going home. I've got things to do. I've got a plumber in ripping my ensuite out, and he's waiting for me to drop the shower tray off. So that's why I need to go home, and it's time for kids to get out of school as well. So join me tomorrow and we'll wrap this video up tomorrow. I'll be back in the morning. Well, hello, it's Friday. Let's round this video up. Me and Rich have been busy today. As you can see, we've got all the cars inside now. So all I've got left over there is the C3 and my Mondeo. And my Volvo, obviously, but I'll be going home in that today. So everything else, all the retail stock is now inside. Duke's back. We've got that in. Rich has valeted that today. And I've got a test drive booked on it first thing in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. So I can't see them not buying that. That should be gone. Citigo, we had somebody rang me yesterday. He said he would come in today, but he didn't come. I didn't expect him to come, to be fair. It was a bit flaky. We had a good conversation on the phone, exactly what he wanted. And at the end of the call, I just said to him, I said, please give me a number. I said, you've come through on a private number. I said, when you finish the call, if you just drop me a text so that I've got your number, and obviously I'll let you know if it goes in the meantime to save you a wasted journey. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll drop you my number. Never got his number, so I didn't really expect him to turn up, even though he said he would come in. Obviously just likes ringing car showrooms to see if cars are still available. Toyota Yaris, that's still there. It's getting really strong views on YouTube. Not on YouTube, sorry, on Auto Trader. Most cars get sort of 50 to 80 views over a couple of weeks. That's been getting over 200. So it's getting really strong views. Just don't know why nobody's come to take it, really. I've reduced it. I had it at 3,995. It's down to 3,795 now. So it's at Auto Trader low price. I think the advert ended last night. So I think if I re-advertise it tonight, possibility that somebody could come over the weekend for it. So then another chap turned up at 2:30 last night, just as we were packing up. I didn't have time to take him for a test drive, but he was interested in the Panda and my Fiesta. He came and test drove the Panda and my Fiesta today. Didn't particularly like the Fiesta, just didn't get a feeling for it. He did like the Panda, but didn't want to commit for some reason. He said, I'm going to go home and have a think about it. Even though he liked it, he'd had a Panda before, enjoyed driving it, exactly what he wanted. So I said, no problem, there's my card. And then just as he was walking away, I said, there might be one other thing you're interested in. I said, I've not cleaned it or valeted it yet, but I showed him a Fabia. Just picked it up yesterday. Had 12 months MOT on it yesterday. I picked it up this morning. MOT tester, my MOT tester is picky. He said, I hate to say it, Dan. He said, but that's a good car. He said, I've gone all over it. I've tried to find something. He said, I can't find anything wrong with it. He said, that is a very, very good car. And it is just, you get a feel for cars, don't you? And I just know that's had an easy life. It's been looked after. It's got all the right history. It's got a long-term owner. And it's just clean and tidy as it is. We've not cleaned that yet. That is exactly as it's come in. So I pointed him in that direction. So I picked that up this morning from MOT, showed the guy this, went out for another test drive in this. So he just got a phone call. So yeah, went out for a test drive. So this was his third test drive. He'd already drove the Panda and the Fiesta. Third test drive on the Fabia, loved it. So he's put a deposit on the Fabia. We're getting that validated for him tomorrow, and he's picking that up Sunday. So that'll be gone by Sunday. And I've just pulled the little 107 in as well. So I've just re-photographed that. Took a new walk round video of it, because I'm very surprised this hasn't gone, to be honest. Can't really understand it. Everybody loves a 107. This one's perfect. It's a one owner. It's full service history. It's low miles. Bodywork is 95% there. Probably 99% there, really. So I don't really understand why that one's not gone. I've got it at 2,495. I don't think it's overly priced. I think I've got it at sensible money. So hopefully with a new walk round video inside and new pictures inside, get that re-advertised, and hopefully that'll be gone. And then tonight I've got a chap coming down with a mocker for me to look at, and hopefully I should get that Mazda 6 in this weekend as well. So yeah, we've just had a really busy week, busy day today. And we've got a deposit on the C3. C3's gone as well. So they've put a deposit on it, but they want to pick it up in 10 days' time. They're going away or something, so they want to pick that up. So yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. We've got space. We can hold on to that for a little bit. So deposit. Somebody looking at a test drive tomorrow, so that should be 3 gone, which leaves us with 3, 4, 5. I've got the Cougar in for the MOT today. I've got the Ford Ka to come back. I've got the Mazda 6 and the Mocha coming in. So I've got 4 cars to come back as well. Yeah, so keeping busy. Things are ticking over. Like I said to Rich, massive pressure taking my unit on. You know, you do worry, you have it back of your mind. Yeah, we're selling cars, but can we afford it? Already, those 2 cars have paid for it today. That, you know, that's done, and we're in for a record month again as well. I think we did 5 up to yesterday. That's 6. That's 7. So we've done 7. I think records usually about, you know, anything over 10's good. So that's 7 sold with a couple of weeks left. So hopefully we can get a few more sales in and smash another record month. Massive thanks again to Rich today. So Rich has been down, he was valeting that. The people who were test driving that Fiat turned up. So I were dealing with them. Obviously they had 3 test drives. In the meantime, the people who were booked in to view the C3 turned up. So Rich would have started making them a coffee. He gave them the keys and pulled it out for them and let them have a walk round while I were doing a test drive. So we're classing that as Rich's first sale. That's Rich's first sale, the Citroen C3. So massive help just to have Rich around, saved me having to lock up, juggle 2 people, etc, etc. Yeah, so I think that's this week's weekly roundup. As you can see, we've settled into the new premises nicely. So much easier to run, so much easier to manage. Just, yeah, so much less stress. Like people just turning up and I can now. Rich said the other day, he said, just watching you, he said, like, you're so much more comfortable showing people cars and you can give them keys for different cars and give them different options. Whereas before we were kind of, right, yeah, you're coming at 11, okay, you're coming to see that car, I'll get that car ready, and all the rest were mucky. So, yeah, it's just works. Looking back now, I thought we were doing really well outside, but looking back now, I don't know how I managed. I'm like, this is it, this is the standard now. I literally don't know how I've managed doing it outside. So yeah, I'm just really, really chuffed. Chuffed we've got Rich on board. Chuffed we've got the unit. And sales are coming. Customers, everything from the customers has been positive. So yeah, it's just been an awesome week. Hope it continues. Hope you all have a good weekend. Thanks again for tuning in. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Subs are going up slowly, so please hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks once again. Have a good weekend. Keep safe, and we'll catch up next week.